SoloGamer here, and we're still playing Darker Darkest. And when we ended, we had to start a brand new turn doing the event tracker. So we'll move this here to the fire, and we don't have a fire going on, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we do our camera check. Well, we don't have to worry about that, but we do have to spawn some new zombies. So let's spawn some new zombies. 2 and 6, all the way up here, which is good. Deal with these idiots. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about the virus. So now it's our turn. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I want to do something real quick. I want to let Chuck, he's going to trade. So he's going to spend an action trading, and he's going to trade the shotgun shells to Nina for the map. So now Nina has a laser sight, some shotgun shells, a shotgun. So she's okay. That's one action. Now let's start killing some of these freaking zombies that are in the space with us before they get a chance to attack. So Bunny's got the chainsaw, so let's her use one action to use the chainsaw, and she gets to roll 3 die. And she got 1 success, so she kills one of these zombies. And Bruce has the handgun, so let him shoot one of these things. And he got 1 success. So you take a bullet off of there, and there's one of his actions. And he kills one of these zombies. And his experience goes up 1. And Nina has the combat knife and the shotgun, but she's going to use the combat knife. She gets to roll... No, she'll use the shotgun. And she'll... Okay, now... she rolled 3 dice, she didn't get success, but this means a success. So she did get a success. She got another experience point, and she kills this zombie here. So now we are free of zombies, and now she can upgrade if she wants. She's at 4. She may upgrade. So she's going to go all the way back to 0, and she's going to upgrade to a combat knife expert, which means instead of rolling 2 dice for the combat knife, she gets to roll 3. Okay, so we put our little combat knife token on there. And now let's move everybody once more space into the bathroom here. So that's that, and that. And we get to see what the key code is to the radiation room. I want to nip this in the bud. Oh, alright, so we need a black, blue, and a health. Black, health. He's got the blue and handgun. Black, blue, and a health. Black, blue, and a health. Okay. So he's got the handgun. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So what may happen is Nina is going to spend her last action point, and she is going to trade her combat knife to Bruce, who is then going to open this lock. Okay, so now the radiation room is good. Now what's going to have to happen is somebody with the decontamination kit, which is Nina, go in there and try to shut the thing down. But that requires so many action points to do so. And if we go in there, we're going to start getting infected by the radiation. So we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to have somebody search this bathroom that we're in. So let's have Bunny search the bathroom. And we got 2 successes. So Bunny searches the bathroom. 2 successes. Let's put a gray cube there. And she finds a energy drink, which she will take. And we find some more shotgun shells, which take. Okay. And that's all the moves. Let's see, maybe we might do some trading here. That's Bunny. Bruce probably will give what's her name her combat knife back, and he'll take the decontamination kit. Yeah, boy oh boy. So we'll probably do that. That's going to cost him a move, and then Chuck has one move, and let's see if he wants to trade with anybody anything. And there's nothing really to trade with. So I'll tell you what, we'll end it there for Chuck. Okay, so let's go to our zombie move. No adjacent. So we're kind of done with that. Alright, so it's a phase, another phase again. So let's go another phase here. We start at 1, we move this here, and this moves to 2 now. Okay. Now we do camera check, in which we do not have to do it. Now we spawn a new zombie horde. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That goes, and we don't have anybody infected with the virus. So that's that turn. Okay, so what's going to happen is Bruce can borrow an action point or lend an action point to somebody. So what he's going to do is he's going to borrow one action point from one, and he's going to move into the radiation room. And then he's going to use the decontamination kit that he has to freaking shut down the reactor, which is going to cost 3 action points. Now, if we shut down the reactor, we're going to get a little bit of a bonus, but we'll get to that in just a second. So he's going to borrow, let me see, let's spend all his action points. And he's going to borrow one action point from, let's borrow one from Chuck. And now he is in here, and he has shut down that reactor. So he can get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. And now for the rest of the game, the reactor is not going to be a problem. We will not have to worry about it. That's going to be great. And so we can get rid of these radiation pills, because we won't need them anymore either. Make sure I got a black symbol on here somewhere. Yeah, I got a black symbol right there. Okay, and I got another black symbol there, so I don't want to lose that black symbol. Okay, so we got rid of that. So that's 3 action points there. Now you don't get to search the radiation room. It's kind of like the first tile, so you don't have to search it. But he does get to look at this, and let's see if we got anybody that has anything like that to open that door, which would be great actually, because we could use that at the terminal. We need 1 red and 2 health. We have 2 health. Does anybody have a red? Yeah, Bunny has the chainsaw, and she has the sniper rifle. And those are both red. And the flashlight. We have the flashlight here. So Chuck will give another token here to trade the flashlight for some shotgun shells. Okay. Then Nina will spend 1 action token to move. And she spends another action token to unlock that door. Okay. And then Bruce can no longer move. Bunny can move. All 3 if she wanted to. So what Bruce may do, what we may do is we may move Bunny 1. She lends Bruce another 1, so he can move. And then we have Chuck and Nina and Bunny can move each one. Okay, what we'll do is Nina will move 1, Bunny will move 1, Chuck will move 1, and Bruce will stay right here. And that's all their movement points. and that's going to be the end of their turn. Now, now it's a zombie move and attack. Okay. So, zombies now, there's none adjacent to them here, except for these guys. And these guys are in line of sight. So we have a chomper zombie, and we will roll to see how many go with him. One comes with him. Okay. So now they get to move, since they can see our heroes, and they will move 2 spaces. 1, 2. So they move there. Okay. And that's the end of that. So let's go back to the upkeeps phase. And now we move this thing back to here, and it's going to be a zombie spawn. 4 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And now we can, since that room is now unlocked, we can spawn zombies, and since they are in line of sight, and we have a combat fast zombie, and there's 4, so there's going to be 5 zombies in that room. It's popped out of nowhere, and it's not going to be good. So here's one of those disco doll zombies, the female, and then here's one of these gut zombies, like that. And then here's a different style of zombie. Here's the regular zombie. Okay. So now we spawn those, spawn that. Now we do camera check. And we're going to do camera check now because this camera up here can now see us. It can only see 3 of them, so it will roll 3. And if we get a failure, we roll what happens on the terror die. And we got a failure. Crap. And so that's going to be a movement. So what's going to happen is these guys can move 2. These 4 are moving, and they attack Bruce. They get 2 movement points. And then the rest of these guys can move 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And he's going to move 1, 2. So now we're kind of in a little bit of trouble here. So Bruce is got 5 zombies on him. And they get another free action since they only had to move 1 space. And they can attack. So they're going to roll 2, 3, 5 dice. So Bruce is going to be in a heap of trouble. Okay, so 2 lightnings. An entrapment. And a skull. Alright, so man, he can roll for defense, and he's only 1 person. So let's see if he can roll for defense. He did not get it. He did not get a success. So he cannot defend none of those things. So he just got his ass creamed. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So let's figure out what the hell we got to do. Let's see here. I forget what these are. Alright. These lightning bolt things are here. I think they're here we go. Okay. Alright. Each ring or roll by a zombie alerts 1 horde zombies in a diagonal adjacent room of the player's choice. Okay, so those lightning, we don't have zombies in a diagonal adjacent room, so these lightning bolts really ain't going to count, so we'll take them out of the way. Bruce here got 2 damage, so he takes 2 damage, so that's done. He's entrapped, plus he's hit with the virus. He's been hit with the virus, so now he has to lose something. And he'll probably lose his flashbang. Well, it's the only one with that symbol. He'll lose the handgun bullets. So now he has to, well, no, he don't have to lose any, I'm sorry. He's got 1 more slot. Okay. So he's entrapped, and we're going to put in a trap token on him. to show that he is entrapped. And then this is a fear icon, and it says each fear forces one survivor more to a adjoining. Only result may note select players. Entrapped survivors cannot be selected. So he's entrapped, so that's not going to have an effect on him. So that's how it went for Bruce. Not good. So that was the camera check. Alright. So now we at zombie spawn check. Another zombie spawn. See, now it's starting to rep up a little bit. 6 and 5, which would be here. So we put a zombie token right there. Bruce is infected but doesn't have the virus yet, so we don't have to worry about that. And so now it is our turn, and we got to kill some freaking zombies. We just got to do what we got to do. Okay, so Bruce is entrapped. Now he can roll, he can spend an action, try to get unentrapped. And that's what he has to do. He rolls 1 die. Well, he rolls 2 because he has 2 for the entrapment. And he did not get a success. Okay. So we'll stop there for a second. Now Bunny Van Camp is going to spin her chainsaw and try to kill some zombies in her area of room. And she got 1 success. So she killed 1. Okay, Nina is going to use the shotgun, and she's going to try to clear out some of these zombies in here. So that's what she's going to do. She spins a bullet, an action point, and she got 2 successes, so she hit twice. She takes out 2 of these clowns, and her experience goes to 2. Okay. Chuck has a Chinese star. Ooh. So he will spend 1 to use his Chinese star. And he got a success. Oh, that's lucky. So he goes up 1 and he took out that guy. Okay. Nina is going to use her shotgun again. So let's move the action point and take a bullet off. And she got total failure. Well, that was terrible. That was just plain out bad. So Bunny is going to spend 1 action token to move into here and use the chainsaw. And that'll be her final action. Two successes. So she kills 2 more zombies. And she moves to 4. And let's see here. Chuck moves into here. And he's going to try his Chinese star. And he does not make it. So that's that. Nina is going to move into here. And that's it for her. And Bruce cannot do anything else. So now it's the zombies' attack turn and move turn. And wait a minute. Did I just spawn that there, or did I move them there? Okay. So 1 zombie. Ooh, that was lucky. And then we'll move him there. Okay, so he's there. So now that moved, and that zombie gets to attack, and he rolls 1 die. And that's a fear icon. But they can defend, and there's 4 of them in there. So if they get a success... God dog it. Which they did, that doesn't happen. So that's the end of that turn. And so we'll start off next turn, starting with our event tracker, and we'll see you then.